about to be some real fireworks right now. You hear me? What's up, man? Do you guys believe in God? And if so, what's your version of God? Trying to wait till some comments start coming in, man. I really want to know what you guys think, man. What's you guys' thoughts? Do you guys believe in God? And if so, what is your version? That's what the topic of this live is, so. How many of you guys read the Holy Bible? How many of you guys believe the word, or do you even know what you're reading? How many of you can read this and understand what it's saying? Okay. Well, Keela said, yes, he's awesome. So again, like I asked in the title, what is your version of God? I'm going to answer it for y'all, for me. This is for me. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else may not agree with this. But this is the creator of all life. I can agree with that. Do I believe in God? Yes, I do believe in God. Do I believe in the Bible? Do I believe that the Bible is true? The contents in the Bible are true? I'm on the fence with that one. Like, I don't believe something that's written by men. You feel me? Men write Dr. Seuss. Men created Santa Claus. It's a lot of things that men create. And men write the Bible. What's good, bro? What's good with you, Larry? Do you believe in God, and what's your version of God if you do? I believe in God, but I also believe that God is within every one of us. I'm gonna get into this real quick because I don't want to just keep prolonging. I was trying to wait until more people get on, but I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. All right. God created man, woman, animals, everything that we see that exists in this world. God created life, the stars, the moon, the sun, the clouds, rain, snow, lightning, earthquakes, tornadoes, hurricanes. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get into it. Let me ask y'all this, man. Without the Bible, would you guys know that killing is wrong? Without the Bible, would you know that stealing is wrong? Would you? Doing wrong to people, would you know it was wrong without the Bible? I think most of us that have any type of common sense know that thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not kill. All of that is just common sense. Like when you don't have the right to take someone's life. So being a good person, I think people should know to do those things without having a map. You know what I'm saying? To me, this is a map. You don't need a map to know right from wrong, to do good, to be good by people. So when you start thinking about sins and what's wrong and what's right, first of all, they say that God is an all-knowing God. You feel me? He's an all-knowing God. He created everything. He knows everything before it's going to happen. If God gave his only son to die for our sins, as a father, would you give your child's life for people that you don't know? But you got to think, he's all-knowing. So if God is all-knowing, he already know when he gives his child's life for these people that he don't know, that they're going to mess up. He's all-knowing. So this is the concept of the Bible. For y'all that believe in the Bible and all the contents in it, I'm not sitting here saying that I don't believe anything in it, because, you know, I don't know. I wasn't back in those years whenever it was written. I just know that it was written by men, and you can't trust everything that men say. Like in this life, we got to go off what we can see, what we can feel, and just, what we experience. That's what we have to believe. A lot of people say that when you die, it's your time to go. How many people you seen die, get killed or in a car crash or something, and they die and they say it was his time to go or her time to go. Even children, babies and all that. A baby can get killed, get shot, and a bullet goes through the house and kills the baby. And they say the baby is going straight to heaven. It's that kid's time to go. How many of you really believe that it's an infant's time to go that hasn't lived, that hasn't had any time to live? How many of you believe that? Me personally, I don't believe that. So it's just like when you see a murderer, someone who kills, robs, and does all this bad stuff to people, rapes, then they get shot 30 times and they live through it. You ever think about that? You don't think it was his time? He made it through 30 gunshots, and he's still alive. He killed people, raped people, robbed people, but he's still here. And then a person that never did anything to no one walks outside, catches a stray bullet in the kneecap, and dies. And people say it was his time to go. You're trained to say it was his time to go, or you're trained to say it's not his time. God wasn't ready for this person to leave yet. We believe in miracles. We believe in a lot of things, but what's actually fact? You feel me? What's actually fact? Like, do you really believe that the person that's here doing all good for people, taking care of homeless people, feeding homeless people, giving advice to people to save their lives, stopping people from killing themselves, this person gets killed in a car crash, would you believe that it's his time to go? When the same person was in a car crash that was a murderer and he lived? Like, we gotta really think about it. Like, you got all these billionaires out here in the world, and then you got all these people that's poor, that don't have a place to live, don't have anything to eat. And these billionaires is only concerned with being more rich. They only concerned with making more money. When you're a billionaire and you die, you can't take the money with you. So why not take the money and buy a lot of land and build apartments or build fancy shelters for homeless people? Nice shelters where they eat good food, have a nice bed to lay on, room. You got billionaires that's got 30 bathrooms in their house. Why you need 30 bathrooms? Why you need 10 kitchens? Why do you need a 50-car garage? Why do you need that? Just for your little small family. Your family is only 3 or 4 people, sometimes even less. When you got people starving that can't pay their bills, you got people that can't eat. You could buy a lot of land and put shelters and apartments. And I mean, I know a lot of people don't want to say free. So I agree with not making apartments and letting people live free there, but make the shelters for the homeless people for free that don't have no income. They can't afford to pay $200-300 a month for an apartment, which is cheap. Why not take your billions of dollars, invest in apartments? It's a tax write-off for you. Uncle Sam, the IRS is going to take that money from you anyway. So why not take that money, build a lot of apartments for kids and homeless people, parents that don't have nowhere to stay, no food, shelters where they go there for free to live in the shelter, but a nice shelter. Y'all billionaires go out here and y'all will buy $1 million painting, spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on art, paintings, statues, all types of crazy stuff. Y'all spend that type of money on that when it's people starving. That's God. What people don't understand, we all have a piece of God in us, and everybody is thinking about heaven and hell. A lot of people believe that there's a heaven where you're going to have nothing but happiness and joy, and then there's going to be a hell where you burn up and have nothing but bad things happening. That's what we believe. Like, that's a fantasy that we believe in because it was written. We've been taught this. since we was kids, and our grandparents didn't know no better. They taught it to us, and people before them was beat. They was beat to learn the Bible. Now we teach it willingly. You do understand it's a lot of different religions out here in the world. How do we know that this one is the right one? Or whichever one that you believe in. How do you know it's the right one? So what if you put all of your time into a religion, learning it, studying it, and trying to live it, whatever was written down in the book, and when you die, you don't go where you expect to go? So this is how I see it, man. Whether I believe in God, I believe God is within every one of us to be good. If we are all good, I feel like that's God. Helping people, that's God. You know what I'm saying? Putting a smile on people's face, that's God. When someone is down and they having thoughts of killing themselves, and you can talk them out of doing it, it's God. That's the way I see it. Some of y'all might think I'm crazy for talking like this, but that's how I see it. Like, anything positive that you can do to help someone else's life, that's God. You feel me? Like, we're all not rich, of course. So it's not all about money, but our world is designed to where you have to have money to live, and to live happy like the way some of us want to be able to have a nice, due to the climate, man, it's hot. When it's hot weather, you want a nice house with air conditioning. You know what I'm saying? But if you're poor and you don't have that, then you're thinking about, dang, I want money. I need money so I can buy air conditioner. I need money so I can put gas in my car. I want a car. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to have a car so I can drive and I don't have to walk and burn up in the hot sun. Or if it's cold weather, then you're freezing if you got to walk. So the way our world is designed, we have to have money. And that's the reason why. The money is the roots of all evil. People are killing people every day over money. 9 times out of 10, it's over money. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all got to live. And this thing is, we got all these billionaires out here that could help everybody's situation. You know what I'm saying? They like to buy stuff that can be theirs. Okay, buy the apartments. It's your apartment. You just allowing some people to live in it. You helping people. Like, what's wrong with that? Like, you got millionaires in every state damn near. Like, you got a bunch of millionaires in every state. There's no reason that the population of the homeless population is in people starving to death, dying.